Is Michael Cohen ready to cooperate with federal investigators? That's the question looming over the White House tonight. After ABC News reported Cohen, the president's longtime fixer and personal attorney, is likely to strike a deal with prosecutors. So far, Cohen hasn't been charged, and several sources familiar with the matter tell NBC News Cohen has not even spoken with prosecutors. Still, adding fuel, Cohen is looking to shake up his legal team, according to sources close to the situation. It comes as prosecutors are poring over documents they seized from Cohen's office and residences in a dramatic April FBI raid. Federal investigators in New York are focusing on Cohen's business dealings, including that $130,000 payment to porn star Stormy Daniels just before the 2016 election.
Michael Cohen should absolutely be concerned about being charged. The FBI executed a search warrant on his residence and his office. They don't do that lightly, and they don't do that without cause.
The Cohen case came out of Robert Mueller's Russia probe, who referred it to investigators in New York. That April raid sparking fury from President Trump.
It's frankly a real disgrace. It's an attack on our country in a true sense. It's an attack on what we all stand for.
Mr. Trump later tweeting, "Most people will flip if the government lets them out of trouble. Sorry, I don't see Michael doing that."
The danger to the president is that Mr. Cohen, if he cooperates, will be required to cooperate broadly. He'll have to tell everything he knows to anyone who asks.
And we have reached out to Michael Cohen, the White House, and attorneys for the president, and so far no response.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.